Alright, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Legends Z through A. We got a bunch more quests to do. I got the Furfrou and Pikachu battle ones, and I think I had a Amaro one. I thought the Amaro was ready to evolve. Maybe I'm thinking of another character. Okay. Yes, the audios are back. For those watching YouTube, there was a issue with audio this time. I remembered to tell Windows to, yes, pay attention to my headset, and in response it turned off my input volume. Alright, I've done a little bit of play and farming, just a tiny little bit between games. Between sessions. Got those last 2,000 points for a Challenger's ticket so that I can go straight in and do a challenge before nightfall. Because we're at, what, 8 of those done, and I need to hit, I think, 15 in order to progress that part of the story. Do I want to go into a match with two solid Pokemon? I don't think so. I think I want a couple more. Yes, I picked up a couple more Furfrou. Where's my Clawitzer? I'm good to try this. Wow, Yvonne got a higher rating in this than my rivals and stuff. Is this going to be super easy, or did she get super upgraded? Oh no, that's a fairy type, and I'm here with a dragon type. Oh jeez, it's still up. Shoot, I thought I knocked it out like several shots before. Oh my gosh. Wait, I got an answer for that. Didn't say it was a good answer. I'm back into a corner here, like literally in a corner. Oh, she's got a... Wait, does... I was gonna say, does Vivian get a Mega Evolution? I'm so sad because they gave Vivian a whole bunch of like 30 different wing patterns, and they were based on, most of them were based on where your 3DS was registered, like what location it called home. And out here in Hawaii, we had a unique pattern that you could only get like from Hawaii and, I don't know, an island over by Madagascar or something. But that's no longer the case. Right now, they're since the Switch doesn't have location built in, you can't get the different location-based patterns unless you're breeding them from those. Okay. Oh, I did get... Huh. I did get... You're gonna like this, Unarad. I did get a male Alpha Machop. Look at him. Alpha. He's, you know, still a shorty. Oh, actually, he's ready to evolve. Let's take care of that. Alright, let's take a look at the big Machoke. Oh, wait. Get out here, Machoke. Big Machoke. There you go. That's how big Machoke should be. Alright, back in the box, buddy. Okay, night is falling, so we're gonna get some tickets, or some points at least. Alright, so fall already. Where's the night? I'm waiting for it to fall. Ooh, look at that big X-shaped cloud. Oh, okay. I guess he only evolves at night. And I swear I had some specific moves on him, and I don't remember why or what. Well, either way, oh. Guess I'm ready to go in. Caught off guard. Baloney. How does everything have something that's super effective against Dragon? Oh, okay, well that's just a fairy. Land hits with a mech. Oh no! Mega Evolution just wore off. I guess I jumped the gun on that. I can take the fall on that one. Yeah, can't get those surprises. Little girls hiding between the stands. Jesus. I can't hit this thing. Just keeps on not being there every time I try to hit it. Oh, no one else in? Fighting type moves don't have any super handy. And where's that guy I saw earlier running around with the Lucario? Oh, not a Lucario, but if he can stop staring at me. Come on, get him, get him. Yeah, don't you dare say I'm caught off guard when I'm in the middle of killing you. Oh wow, that was a lot of points. I swear I was just in this alleyway looking for this guy, and he was not here. Hey, Black Helm, how you doing? Dang, I might actually make this tonight. That guy, I need to turn around and look the other way. So much for sneaking. It gets better to just charge up to guys. Just go get him. Get out of here, Gardevoir. Nobody likes you. Blackhelm's in here telling me that he's gonna get ready to do a fire red Nuzlocke, or that he just started one, I guess. I'm over here thinking I want to start a leaf green one sometime real soon. Maybe I'll do, yes! Maybe I'll do some, you know, leaf green once a week and Legends twice a week or something. Ooh, gosh. That was stupid. That was also stupid. Yeah, what do you end up naming him? Like Johnny Buzz or something? Gosh, getting real close on this one. Alright, I don't know if I even have any fighting type moves in here. Yes, please, I would appreciate that. Johnny B. Oh gosh, right, this poor guy that's locked in for the night. Okay. If there are any dragons around, then I will land some super effective hits. Dragon's the only thing that's dragon super effective against, right? Johnny B. That was the name of your Weedle. Is Johnny B good? Poketopia in 2 days. Well, yes, but remember, Poketopia is a Switch 2 exclusive. I don't have a Switch 2, so I'm not going to be playing that anytime soon. Oh, your Weedle's timid? Ooh, and you're talking about Fire Red. There are no, like, mints or whatever, are there? Yes. Okay. I think I got that one. Yeah. Alright, I think that's gonna cap me out. I think I've got enough for, yep, got enough for another Challenger ticket already. Beautiful, I'll just grab a screw. And go get myself some heals and head over to Quasartico. So I'm seeing some rumors about Pokemon Wind and Waves. A lot of people are arguing about the new first partner Pokemon. General consensus for most people seems to be, please don't let these starters be furries. Which is actually a video I'm going to be working on very soon, is Pokemon's furry problem. But people are arguing about the gecko, the water one. What is it called? Gekwa? Yeah, Gekwa is adorable. One of my artist friends, Start Boy, he did some of the background art for a couple of my videos and stuff. He had a post go viral on Twitter the other day by saying, Gekwa is for the gays. It's like, yeah, it's either going to be like super flamboyant or very feminine final form, I think. Yeah, at first glance, I am also a Gekwa devotee. Hey, good match. Let's just trade protects for a while. You know, people are complaining about the water starter being another, water blizzard. Like, didn't we just have that in Sobble? I'm like, you know what, I will take it because I really don't need my Pokemon to have depression. Like, please don't do that to me. Hit it again. Oh my gosh, you're gonna Toxic me, really. Wait, did Toxic not hit? Fantastic. We had a spy, a mermaid, and a ninja. Why not a femboy? Well, okay, Quackwa Ball. Maybe not a femboy, but that's got to be the most flamboyant Pokemon that they've ever made. It's an honorary fire type. It's so flaming. Black Helm, since when are you into femboys? Oh, nice friend ball. We also have we also have a Brazilian. A Brazilian what? We don't have a Brazilian Pokemon. We only have like 1,080 or so. A Brazilian is going to be, many generations away. I am not under the illusion that I'm going to manage a second ticket tonight, but I can at least get some points. There we go, now get him. Yeah, I know. Quackwa Ball is the Brazilian one. You know, I missed the mark. I really should have done a lessons from Alola episode about Malasadas a couple weeks ago for Pancake Day. Okay, come on, target him, hit him, shoot. I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I'm using Mega Evolution now is because I don't know how to use those plus moves otherwise. Like, I know there's a way, I have no idea what it is. Ooh, Machamp! Mine's bigger, he's not even fully grown yet. I just need to find something I can hit with a super effective move. I am seeing no one up here. Ah! I wasn't caught off guard, I was climbing. Come on. Throw up some mud. Here's mud in your eye. Okay, so we should have, yep, super effective. Didn't manage to sneak up. Oh shoot. I don't want to do that. It's gonna be someone like right, yep, right around the corner. Okay, that time, yes, of course you were caught off guard. It was, you know, literally impossible to see you around there. It's okay though, it's okay. You're just gonna get some extra points. Is Smeargle in this game? Because I'm kind of surprised that artisty types like this aren't using Smeargle. Right, it doesn't work. Man, I'm just doing nothing against this camera up. Screw that. I just can't hit him. Okay, that one's on me. Yeah, I could see Sketch being problematic in one of these. In a Legends game. maybe pick something up? There we go, pretty feather. Bang! You tell me Tawny could have just paid for her whole commercial with one good night of beating up Pokemon? Okay. So where are we at? We've got missions to complete. Let's see. Let's see. Honedge is cutting edge. Gotta go and fight this kid with a Pupitar. Where's he at? Way up at the top. Okay. I did level up this Pupitar just a little bit. So I'm going to take another attempt at that. Let's try this again. You'd think that since he's trying to, like, you know, sharpen his Honedge, that he wouldn't mind if you lose, but no, I guess you have to win. This Honedge is surprisingly high level for a grade schooler. Alright, got him. Shring! You're welcome. And Pupitar that will go back in the bank and never get used again is also happy. All right. I guess. I can go and look for one more big high level doggo over here, right? So over here in zone 19, sometimes an alpha Furfrou spawns in here. And it's like, oh, that's an alpha Kangaskhan. I already have one, but boy, it's that big. So it's either a alpha... Oh! There's an alpha Furfrou, and there's not an alpha Furfrou. Boy, there's a lot of stuff going on over here all at once. At no point was I trying to attack Grandpa, but he managed to get roped in there. Okay. Alright, so it's time to go and, I guess, take on the Furfrou Elite Four or whatever. You know what I don't remember is where the lady that dresses up the Furfrou was. So all my Furfrou are going to go in plain. Okay. I guess one of them's in here? Gosh. Why does this kid look like a cat? Why is there a Furfrou Elite Four, too? I don't know, maybe I should see if, maybe I should see if I can pick up a fighting type move on Furfrou. Was he the, did you say he was the top trainer in the Elite Four? let's take a look at the moves. Rock Smash is probably good. Oh, Blackcomb just picked up a modest Spearow in his run. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're getting the best natures. But, I mean, based on the Pokemon that you're finding, that sounds like you managed to pick up a Mankey before you got to Brock, which is good, right? You definitely want a Mankey on the way to Brock. Good job. Sassy Geodude would be remarkably sassy. You know, I remember seeing a video of a full-size poodle, real life, that somebody got groomed and dyed to look like an Arcanine, and it got so much love and attention. It just, you know, has so much fun running around in the park. I wonder if anyone's tried getting their poodle groomed to look like one of these bizarre Furfroos. Okay, lady. Let's top off her health and then go for the next two. Oh, that reminds me. Low on cash, pretty feathers, time mushrooms, they only exist to be sold, just like nuggets. Black Helm, do you remember the Nugget Bridge glitch, or I guess exploit? So there's an exploit with the Nugget Bridge in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And basically when you beat all 5 trainers on Nugget Bridge, the last guy at the end of the bridge, he'll give you a nugget as a reward and then challenge you to a fight if you refuse to join Team Rocket. But if you lose to him, the next time that you run into him again, he'll give you a nugget and ask you to join Team Rocket. So if you're willing to just go in there with, you know, something that's gonna lose in one shot, like, I guess this doesn't work very well in a Nuzlocke run, but if you're willing to go up there and just lose to him over and over and over again, you can farm infinite nuggets very early in the game. Buki Furfrou. I don't know if that same thing works in the original red, blue, green, and yellow, but I'm sure that it was fixed for Let's Go. I know, I still have one trainer in the Furfrou Four. Furfrou Stick. That's Furfrou Stick. Yeah, just remember, you can't use that exploit in a Nuzlocke run because, you know, all your Pokemon that get knocked out are just gone forever, right? So for those who don't know, I assume that pretty much anyone that's watching this video knows what a Nuzlocke run is. But if you don't, the idea is that it's an extra hard mode where you have some special rules in place. The most famous of which is that if your Pokemon, anytime one of your Pokemon faints, it's dead and you have to release it so that you can't use it again. There are some other rules, like you can only catch, the only Pokemon you can catch on any route is the very first one that you encounter. You can totally use Pokemon that you're gifted, like in Red and Blue, if you finish Silphco, then you'll be given a Lapras, for example. You could use that Lapras, that's available. But, and you are required to name all of your Pokemon so that you start forming a bond with them. I think the other one is, it's something to do with items, like you can't buy items, you can only use items that you find or are given to you. And so it really encourages you to level your Pokemon up really high, to form a bond with them, to be very careful not to just, you know, throw them out to get knocked out and stuff. It's it really helps you to, and since you can't go and farm Pokemon, like, oh, you really want a Clefairy, but the first thing you ran into Mount Moon is a Zubat, well, Zubat's the one that you can get then. There we go. So it really forces you to sort of experience Pokemon that you might just ignore and stick into the back burner forever. Of course, the Furfrou League champion is in Cafe Wolf. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? There's Cafe Le Wolf. Oh, it's not Cafe Le Wolf, it's just Cafe Wolf. Like, I'm not sure what the point of this mission is, this whole, oh. Ha ha ha. Is it the lady with the shiny Furfrou? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Six Furfrou? Oh gosh. Okay, Blackhound was telling me he's not releasing his fainted Pokemon. He's putting them into a dead box, like graveyard, so he'll have a record of which ones got knocked out and stuff. That's fair. I mean, I can especially see that if you have like manage to get a shiny Pokemon. Imagine your very first Pokemon that you encounter in a route is shiny, and you manage to catch it, and it's on your team. But if it happens to get knocked out, then you lose, or you have to release it. I actually don't care about Furfrou that much, so I care about getting these quests done. Well, listen to how deep its voice is as an alpha. Boy, that's dealing a little more damage than I want him to right now. Okay, doing okay, doing okay. Snarl at each other. Really trying to get that double edge, but I can't seem to get it to recharge. Wrong move. Why am I using Snarl all the time? I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? There it is. Yeah, I've got a 7th Furfrou. No one can claim to love Furfrou as much as me, and I really don't care about them that much. I I guess everyone hates Furfrou then. Derp derp. Are you kidding me? Spupa League. I do hope you'll stop by whenever you want to give your Furfrou. Oh, I wanted to stop by on the way to this league thing, but I forgot where you were, lady. Oh wow, you get a gold bottle cap out of that. Shiny Claws for Nuzlocke. If you're grinding and find a shiny, you are allowed to catch it and use it if it's a duplicate. Okay. Can't get rid of all these Furfrou now. In fact, like... actually get rid of them. Wow, that one's actually actively bad. That's an alpha, it's got some good stats. Okay, got the Furfrous out of the way. What else is on my list? Jumbo Pumpkaboo God. Golden Go, I think. Collect coins in hyperspace Lumiose. Alright, so that one I have to go and do the hyperspace stuff. 20 cherry, 5 tomato, and 5 aka berries. Tomato. Where are the aka berries? Three aka berries. Where do I find aka berries? Someone mentioned there's a way to buy them, but I don't know. I have no idea where you would buy those. Oh, this one's right around the corner. Oh, wrong one, but okay. The question is my Auroras here strong enough to take on this kid's Tyrantome? Okay, well, let's fight. Dino, Dino. I want one more try. I think I just need to, like, change one move here. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, okay. I think that'll work. Just upgrade some moves. Because Icy Wind is, kind of a weak one. I'm surprised it is so much damage. Yep, way better. Really strong for an art. Alright, I got 10 Aqua Berries there. Now I can go and give this lady her stinky berries again. Like, why am I running errands for her? Like, lady, you can just buy these. You can take a taxi. So, oh, I was just silent. I may have fallen asleep. Too many berries. It's like 30 berries. I mean, you could just smash those, right? I mean, it doesn't take that much to make juice. Okay, what else? The Jumbo Pumpkaboo. They only come out at night, I think. The world's greatest Pikachu. Unrata says 30 berries is not that much. Now 30 kilograms of berries, on the other hand. Well, how do you define a berry? Because the actual botanical definition of a berry is that it's a fruit that contains multiple seeds that comes from a single flower. Trying to dig. Okay, good. So by that definition, blueberries are berries. Yes, sure, absolutely. They've got a whole bunch of seeds inside. Strawberries aren't. The red part isn't actually fruit. Each of the little seed things on the outside is the fruit. And there's only one fruit each, so those are not berries. But by the same definition, right, pumpkins, watermelons, bananas, and apples are all berries. But raspberries and blackberries aren't. Those are composite fruits. So, 30 watermelons is still a lot. Alright, Blackhelm told me the trick for this, but even with the trick, I was a little bit under-leveled. So this Pikachu can use Dig. As long as I use Dig afterwards, his should come up, get whacked by mine. Keep running away, just let him use Dig again. Bonk. And that should do it. Blueberries aren't purple. Blueberries are violet, and violet's a blueberry. And yes, that's a Willy Wonka reference. This guy His outfit is so reminiscent of Ash, with the red hat, blue jacket with a white t-shirt. I know that was intentional. I guarantee it. Okay, so Pumpkaboo, it looks like, is the last one. And I also just picked up a colorful screw, so I got 5 of those now. Alright, what am I looking for now? I'm looking for the giant freaking Pumpkaboo. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a large type Pumpkaboo. Okay, it's nice that they're actually classified by size, so I can figure that out as I catch them. But I guess for now, I just need to go hang out over here. Yeah, the lady explicitly said extra large and not an alpha. Yeah, I remember that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a seat until night. Okay. Alright, so how big is big? That one doesn't look very big. That one actually looks pretty big to me. The question is it big enough? And also the other question is, can I catch it? Just a regular large. Okay, so that large one was not large enough. That one looks like it might be the same size. Just a large, not an extra large, not that lucky. That was a medium. Man, it looked big to me. Alright, is fast traveling going to keep on resetting them? Because that would be convenient. Ah, no, not that one. What the heck? Yeah, that's why I was explicitly just trying to knock out the alpha in the middle there, which respawned. Why did the alpha respawn that fast? Is it because I didn't let him faint all the way? That one looks like about a medium to me. Whoa, hi. Can I just keep fast traveling right back to the same spot? No alpha. That one doesn't look very big. That one looks downright tiny. Ha. Too bad we don't have home connectivity yet, and we could just transfer one in. That one looks large. Not huge, but maybe it's big enough. It's a medium. Gosh, I'm just getting so desperate for a big one. Maybe if I teleport farther away and back. I don't think that it'll randomly assign size to a Pokemon that you transfer, considering that you could transfer like alphas and stuff from Legends Z-A. I think that if you bring them in from older games, like if you were to transfer in from something that you'd caught in Fire Red, for example, I think that it just sets at like bog standard average size. And I think the same is true for these all look medium. I think the same is true for anything that you hatch. So like I've hatched so many Pokemon on Scarlet, and I've never gotten one that had the small or large mark. I think it's just not a thing. I think it's just not there. Is this a medium? Looks like. Yeah, those two look like they're the same size. They're probably both mediums. That one looks similar. That one that just threw Mystical Fire actually looks slightly bigger. You wonder if you transfer something from Legends Arceus if it'll retain its size. I'm pretty sure that it will. Well, asterisks. I did transfer in a Hisuian Arcanine to Scarlet. And it came in, it had a mark that said it was, formerly an alpha. It had the jumbo mark, so it was the largest size Arcanine. But it wasn't as large in Scarlet as it was in Legends Arceus. So I think that the model size is different, but I think that it still retains the, largest size. Because I'm also pretty sure that the alphas in Legends Z-A here are actually smaller than the alphas in Legends Arceus. I don't have any specific examples, but I swear that you know what, I think I do. I think it was actually the Sliggoo. I think that I remember having one that was much, much bigger in Legends Arceus than in Legends Z-A. Boy, I think they get smaller every time. Starting to think maybe I should just knock these guys out and then see if they respawn larger. Small, small, small. I swear they're getting smaller each time. I'm about to have spent an entire night doing this. I could have spent this time battling. But no. I'm just running through Area 15 looking for a big Pumpkaboo. More small ones. Yeah, somehow I don't feel like I'm going to get this tonight. That's the biggest I've seen in a while, but I think that's a medium one. You know what I should do? I should get my friend Blackhelm on here and ask to borrow his that he caught in his game. You know, I think I need to catch a Haunter in order to finish this area. I did need to catch a Haunter to finish the zone. Yep. Still looks like a medium. Gosh darn it. Oh, hey, the alpha respawned. New day is dawning, so I'm not going to get this tonight. Okay, new day is dawning. And for me, I think the night is just about over. It's been a long one. And I need to get some sleep. So, thank you guys again for joining me for another Let's Play Pokemon Legends Z through A. If you're joining me on YouTube, I'm in the process of playing through this. I'm really close to the end. Look at this. I'm down just the last couple of side quests. And then I can go all in on the hyperspace stuff and taking on Zygarde. One last thing before I log out today is I think that there's a mystery gift available. So let's go ahead and look at that. There we go, the Special Distortion mystery gift. This is for the 30th anniversary, which was just a few days ago. Okay. So there is now a Garchompite Z Megastone available. Because why the heck not? Aw, I've already gotten this gift? Too bad. Alright, once again, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and alola.